Hi, I'm Lauren Green, and joined here with me today is Warren Washington, who is the brand new addition to the Sun Devil basketball team. Warren, can you tell me why you chose to transfer from Nevada? You were averaging about 10.5 points per game, 6.6 rebounds, 1.2 blocks. You hopped in the transfer portal. You had a couple options from, I believe, Marquette, Arkansas, a couple of different options, and you decided to come to ASU. What was your thought process?
I started my career here in the Pac-12 at Oregon State, and I struggled my freshman year, obviously. And I'm ready to just come back. I feel like I've grown as a person on and off the court, and I feel like I just have something to prove in the Pac-12, and I haven't finished what I started. So I feel like it's nothing better to finish what I started.
Since you're no stranger to the Pac-12, then you said you feel like you have some things to finish. Is that kind of one of the main reasons you were like, okay, ASU, that might be the place to finish my career here?
Yeah, definitely. I'm familiar with the Pac-12, so I mean, I feel like it won't take much time to get comfortable. I know of the teams and coaches, the type of players that's in the Pac-12, so I feel like it won't be anything brand new to me. I just feel like I'm a completely different player coming back from the Pac-12, and I'm ready to show it and prove it to everybody.
Yeah, and you played at the Pac-12 at Oregon State when you were a freshman a couple of years ago. So if you had to look at the conference from that year, 2018, 2019, I believe, to what you've seen roughly in the last year, what has changed within this conference?
I'd say the fact that UCLA, even USC, they're like powerhouses now. They've always been good, but they weren't as good like as they were these past couple of years. Arizona's always been who they've been. So I mean, it's a little bit different within like who's good and who's not good, but I feel like it's kind of the same. If that makes sense.
Yeah, of course. And coming to, you mentioned Bobby Hurley developing you into the type of player you want to be. Now, Bobby Hurley doesn't typically just get 7-footers all the time, and he typically plays in a smaller kind of lineup. So what are you going to bring to this brand new Sun Devil team?
I feel like I'll bring a little bit of everything. Everybody who watches me in college knows I'm presence inside. I'm a presence on the defensive side also. But I feel like people who've seen me in high school earlier, like in my career, they know I have an outside game. I'm a little bit more finesse. I could pass. I'm a playmaker. I can make decisions. So I'm really just looking forward to be able to show that side of my game at Arizona State.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and it's got to be worth noting that you're going to be playing with another former Wolfpack teammate. What's it going to be like playing with Desmond Cambridge when you come down here to Tempe?
It's going to be fun. Desmond, I'd go to war with Desmond any day. I'd go to war with Desmond. And I just feel like it's going to be a great feeling being able to suit up with him still. His brother's also coming, so that's pretty cool. But man, I'm just excited. I honestly can't explain how I'm feeling right now.
Well, that's super excited, but I wanna cut the basketball talk a little bit. Well, I guess we'll ease into it with this. So I know you're a big Celtics fan. Talk to me about this Nets Celtics series. What are you feeling right now?
I just feel like they're going to go 4-0, honestly, and sweep them. But I don't know. KD's my favorite player, so it's hard for me to say that. So I mean, I feel like this next game, KD's going to come out and prove why he's the greatest player in the world right now.
Right.
I mean, it could go either way. I'm happy with either result, but I'm always going to say I want the Celtics to win.
I got you. Okay. And then this is a little bit for the Sun Devil fans here, but for people who don't know you in Tempe yet, they're going to be big fans. But what is Warren Washington binging on TV right now? What's your go-to show?
I'd say Snowfall right now. Snowfall or Ghost. Power books, all of them are good. I'd say between those two for sure right now.
For sure. Have you watched BMF? I know that's another.
BMF. I forgot about BMF. It ended a couple months ago, but that's definitely been one of my favorite series. Other than The 100 and How to Get Away with Murder. Yeah. Those are my favorite series for sure.
And then, okay, we're going to go back into not movies, TV, but a little bit of music. What are some of who are you listening to right now? And what are some of your pregame hype songs that you have to play before you get on the court?
Man, that's hard because like I'm a music connoisseur and I feel like I can listen to anything. And I have a schedule really because I don't like listening to like hard music, like all that, like, pumped up stuff like from the beginning when I get in the locker room. I like to start it off with something mellow. I'll probably start it off with some like let me think. I'll probably start it off with someone like Bob Marley or even someone like Adele, like right when I get to the locker room, just to calm me down. But as soon as like we start warming up, I'll probably be listening to Young Boy or Lil Durk, guys like that. So.
And you saw that new Kendrick Lamar coming out next month, right?
I'm excited for that. It's definitely taking long enough for that, so I'm excited.
No, that's a cool way to get into things. Though you don't just start off using all your adrenaline. You got to ease into.
Exactly.
I totally feel that. And then also, you're a San Diego native. You're about what? I want to guess maybe like 6 hours from home. Are you going to be having a lot of family come watch your games? Are you going to?
That's also why I love ASU. It's like my second home. I was born in Gilbert, but I moved to San Diego and was raised in San Diego by like 5 years old, around that age. So I like my whole mom's side, I lived in Arizona. A lot of them moved around, but I still have a lot of family in Arizona.
Wow.
But to answer your question, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have family come up from San Diego to watch me in Arizona. And it's a blessing to have my family be able to come to my games. And I'm gonna be able to have my grandma come too, because she's living in Scottsdale and she'll be there every game. So, I mean, I just can't wait to play in front of all.
That's awesome. That's awesome to hear. It's always, you can't go wrong playing in front of family. That always helps.
Definitely.
And then so when you're not watching TV, listening to music, different things, what are you doing? Do you have any hobbies? What are you doing outside of that?
It's crazy because I'm really into podcasts. I love podcasts. That's something I really want to start at ASU. I want to start my own podcast because I feel like that's a career I'm gonna have after the ball stops bouncing. But I love podcasts. I love playing video games. I'm a big League of Legends guy.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people don't know what type of game that is, but the people who do, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I play those games and I love podcasts.
Okay, top podcast right now you listening to?
I love All the Smoke. That's a classic one with Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson. I love the JJ Redick one. A lot of basketball ones. I even like the Mike Tyson one just because like he's never really talking about sports. He's just talking about random stuff. Joe Rogan, obviously. Everybody loves Joe Rogan. So yeah, those are definitely my favorite.
And then to kind of wrap things up here, what do you want to tell Sun Devil fans before you get to Tempe in a couple months?
I don't even want to tell you guys anything. You guys just gonna have to see it when we start playing, man. It's gonna be a movie. I'm excited.
Well, we have it here. You heard it first with the exclusive interview with Warren Washington. Thank you so much for joining. I'm Lauren Green. And Warren, we'll see you in Tempe in a couple months.
See you guys soon.